Well, the stories run wild and the laughs come free, with the duck and an eagle shooting the breeze. From paintball fields to campfire fun, you know the rowdy talk's just begun. Now kick up your feet and pour a glass, we're about to have a blast. We're the rowdy ones, we're the rowdy ones, the rowdy ones.
Welcome back, everybody. As you can see tonight, my special guest is none other than Chad YAYA Bouchez. And I just, dude, I'm always stoked to see you, whether it's over the phone, however it may be, in person. It's always just good energy, good vibes, and a good time. So if everyone doesn't know, quick little backdrop story. YAYA was a staple in founding and getting Houston Heat built, and it was his baby, and he helped so much behind the scenes with sponsor coordination, bringing on really fantastic lights out players and really creating Houston Heat what it was, and really made the standing stone for what it has now. So with that being said, YAYA is also the reason why I'm really sitting here, because of the first conversations we had. I was a big fan of you and Ronnie and the content y'all are putting out, and ended up letting me get into the organization and work my way into being someone who's always there. So, and now YAYA has moved on to amazing things. I'm sure everybody already knows where you are, baby. And where's that at? Where are you at this day?
We're over here letting it fly with Defy. Yeah. A lot of people question when I retired and everything else. And, you know, there's always backstory to it all. But at the same time, I'll tell you right now, it's probably the best decision I ever made. That when I looked around, I had enough trophies on my shelf and I had nothing else to prove that it was the right decision, you know. And I got a team that I helped start was Houston Heat with Randy Smith, Sam Monville, you know, Mama D. And, you know, everybody got to put their 2 cents in on it, and it all worked out. And I got to ride my career out there. So I to be honest with you, I wouldn't have wanted to play anywhere else. And I don't think it could have got any better. Until when I ended it there. And I know Randy's not really with the team anymore, but at the same time, like, you know, it'll never be any better than what that was right there with that moment having with him and his family and everything else. So shout out to Randy on that one.
Shout out to Randy. Dude, yeah, no, and I think, you know, I was like, oh, dude, you and I had some conversations where I was like tearing up, and you're like, dude, you got to stop. I'm about to start crying. Like, you know, that conversation that you and I had whenever you just said, hey, you know, I am retiring. I'm moving forward, and I have an opportunity. And I was like, I'm proud of you, but it sucks at the same time. But it only sucks for selfish reasons.
Yeah. I mean, I thought I would. That was one of the biggest questions I had for a long time, was like when I was playing, like, I don't know what I'm going to do without this. And I don't know, like, you know, how I'm going to make this happen. But at the same time, I did it. And like, I don't look back on the decision. I think it was a great decision. You know, Defy has welcomed me in with open arms. They've taken care of me. And every day it is literally, you know, just, it's a blessing, because I wake up, I work a lot, but at the same time, it's not work, you know, and it's almost a game to me, because we're playing the game of life now, and I really like it. So it works out.
Dude, and I'm really excited to anywhere you go, you bring in this energy, and you're like this, not in a bad way, but I would say you bring this energy of screw everybody else. We're here to conquer. Like, we're going to be the best at whatever we do, and you bring that energy, but not only do you bring it, you back it up.
Well, you know, to say even with that, like, you got to think about this. A lot of people are always worried about what everybody's like, they get real insecure about, you know, like what they look like, or, you know, just even like, you know, what people's opinions are. But, and this is nothing against anybody or anything else, but I don't give a shit what somebody thinks about me or anything else. If I go to sleep at night knowing the fact that, like, you know, I'm doing good business, you know, I'm good to people. And like, I can lay my head down at night knowing the fact that, like, you know, I'm not out there doing vindictive things, or, you know, talking bad about people, or, you know, even just judging them in general. Like, people can judge me all they want. I don't even take offense to it. I think I get more mad if somebody judges my own friends because of the fact that like, that's not right. And so I go with everything in the mentality of, hey, like, you know, fuck it. Like people's opinions don't put food on my plate. Why should I worry about what they got going on, you know? And I just I take it all on and like that every single day. And, you know, I love it. And I feel it just makes you feel free really. Cause I mean, if anybody's thinking about me, I'm probably living rent free in their head. So it works out. So, and I know there's a lot of companies out there right now, you know, company I left, I'm living rent free in their head every day. And it works out. So.
Well, and that's how it should be, right? It's like, who cares what anybody else thinks or says about you, you know? And the reality is, what I love about it, and I've told a few people this that try to tell me what to do. I'm like, are you paying my bills? Because I was like, I didn't get that memo and I need some reimbursement.
Right.
You know, it's like, unless you're paying my bills, you don't have a dog in this fight. Like,
yes, sir.
So walk off with it. And that's what I love though. But when you become like what you have done, I feel like you've really turned Defy around for what it is now. And you've really put the gas pedal down. You said, I remember before y'all had paint in the NXL, you said, oh, I'm doing this and this is going to happen. And then you were like, and guess what? I'll be driving that big rig down there if I have to. And I'm like, I know you would. And I'm not going to lie, little scary, but it would be awesome.
Yeah. I said I'll get my CDL and drive that thing right through the gates. I looked at one company and told them, this is your fault that I have this truck here right now. But another time I'll be doing backflips on it because, to be honest with you, to be in the NXL is a blessing. And people don't understand, or, you know, I know companies are always complaining about, you know, what it costs, but they have to realize, like, when you're at the NXL, it's the highest level. It's the most elite league in the world.
Yep. If
you can get your products there and showcase them and have that opportunity, it opens up a lot of doors if you keep grinding. And a lot of people forget about that. Other companies forget about that, you know, and that's where they get shit real twisted, where they're living in their own world. But at the same time, when they don't understand things like that, I'm okay with it, just for the mere fact of like, hey, we're here to party and, you know, we're doing it. We're letting it fly. And every single day we're just hitting it just with an axe at a tree. Doesn't even matter. We're coming, you know, and we made a lot of adjustments. And, you know, speaking of the NXL, you know, shout out to the Russian Legion. First event, Defy's got their paint there. We win. All off season, I was losing sleep, making deals, doing all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Boom. First event. And trust me, that feeling, I cried. In my career, I never would have cried for another team to win. I cried because I was so happy that they won and they gave us that opportunity to shoot our paint. So I'm pretty sure there's still some paint companies in the NXL right now that have never won a professional event. So, you know, that was a lot.
Yeah. And that's the thing though, dude. It's like, it's got to be a similar emotion, I would assume, as to you winning the event yourself with your team, because this is your baby. It's your brainchild. Like when I call you, you're always like, hey, call you back. I'm making business. You know, I'm you know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And I'm like, hell yeah, dude. I'm like, go get your bread and butter too. I'm like, you know, and it's like, this is like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say it's almost like a brainchild for you because of the drive and the energy. And like, I guarantee you, I know you push Defy and be like, no, we're getting into the NXL. Like, you push them forward because that's you.
Yeah. You know, and I will say this, I'm not a one-man army. No. You know, and so I can't take all the credit, you know, without Rob, Dave, you know, Todd being around, you know, like even, I mean, Al's sitting there next to me in the booth every single event. And, you know, we got Dylan, we've got a few others now that have jumped on the team, and I couldn't do it without any of those guys. You know, I'm hard on a lot of the guys, even in the warehouse, but without them and the standard that I try to hold them at, I couldn't do my job at all. So, you know, I can't take all the credit and everything else. And, you know, my boss, David and Rob, they got to listen to me every day, either call them 20 sometimes a day or whatever it may be, but they pick up the phone and they're constantly helping me. You know, Todd's constantly helping me. You know, even, I mean, we even got people like Straws out on in the Northeast, and he's constantly like, he's hitting the ground and he's running with it. So it works itself out. So, and then, it's a team effort, right? But at the same time, like you said, this is like your brainchild and like what we could do with it. But at the same time, this is a game to me now. And as competitive as it is, like this is real life, but this is a game that I like playing. And there's a lot of people on their way out. There's a lot of people that are getting old and tired. There's a lot of people that can't pull the same shenanigans. And like I said, if you do good business, you tend to pick up more business. So I feel like I'm a born again virgin, but at the same time, I'm coming for it all. Like, and they all should be put on notice right here, right now. And I'll say it, right here with the Rowdy ones is we got one event. We're not going to stop. We're not going to stop until we keep coming. And, that mentality, it's defy or die right now. So we're putting up or shut up, and we put up for one. And like I said, there's other companies out there that can't even get one. So we're going to keep going with it. We're going to keep doing honest business. And if we work hard enough, we'll be able to compete with the best of them.
Yeah, and that's the thing though, is like, we shoot Defy down at Dynamic. And I'm like, what makes me excited is sure, when I buy cases for whenever I come to go down and play Sunday, I'm like, oh, it's cool. I'm supporting a field owner. But the thing that I'm always excited about is I'm like, yeah, I'm supporting my brother. I'm like, I get to pay for his product, put it in my hands, and go rip it up. And it's like, it's such a great thing. But, I do want to mention this, while everyone sees the side of you that is like your wild, goofy, antic, just high on life side, right? That's where I grew to love YAYA. But then, like, the thing I think that I love even more is while you're that way, you're playing a chess game.
Yes.
You're like, it's not like, oh, let's just do this. It's like, no. This has been thought out. This has been a very specific move that is going on the board to create this next move and create a game-winning situation.
Yeah, they don't even see it half the time. And I kind of just let them bury themselves a lot of times too. But like I said, exactly what you just said, I'm playing chess. Most of them are playing checkers, but I'm not even close. I haven't even started yet. And that's what they don't. Like, a lot of people get that shit confused. But, my biggest thing too is a lot of these customers, they come on and they took an opportunity or a chance with us. And I can't thank them enough because they didn't have to do that, right? They didn't have to go and be like, hey, I choose Defy because I want to or anything else. They gave me the opportunity. And for them to do that, like, my job now is to make sure I fulfill like everything that I said I was going to do. And there's a lot of companies out there not doing it, right? And if you go look on the internet now, they're being exposed. And that's the biggest thing is you don't do honest business, or you start scamming people, or you start not telling the truth or anything else, that will eat you up. And, that's the day I walked into this company, the first thing that, the owner said is, hey, we take care of the customer first and we deal with everything else on the back end. And he has stood behind it every single time. And we've had moments where we had to take it across the chin, but you know what you do? You keep driving and you keep going. And that's something that a lot of people don't understand, or they're willing to do the negative situation and not take it. But not here at Defy. We're letting it fly.
That's right. In every situation. And that's what I love about y'all. Like, you and I, we get to talk, and I get to hear stuff about in the background and things, and just like understand the full picture. And it's like I know I just referenced chess, but you're like painting it's kind of like you're painting a Mona Lisa too. You create that first brushstroke that is the start of it. No one has no idea what the end of this is going to look like. And I don't even know if you have a complete idea what it's going to look like, because I know you, and you're like, no, that's not enough. No, that's not enough. And you keep going and going, and it's never ending.
I like how you reference that, because you're right. I don't know how it's going to end. I don't even think I'm supposed to know how it's going to end.
No.
But if I just keep going with that driving force and, just don't stop pushing. So I believe that, when I got here, not a lot of people heard about Defy, or people question, why would he do that or anything else? But I think they should know now. And I put on a mission, and they didn't want to pay, but now they're all going to pay. So I live by that motto every day. So they know who they are. They've been put on notice. I'm going to take the heart and soul out of them. I'm going to take the heart and soul out of whoever we can to make sure that Defy is on top. And if it's not on top, it's being a good option for the customer and letting them choose. So that's my biggest thing.
Well, that's it, right? And like y'all's customer service, I've obviously gotten products from y'all, and like your customer service is fantastic. And what I like about it is not only do you take care of the customer, but y'all are holding each other accountable behind the lines. Y'all are so genuine and you believe in what you got. And like you said, you take it on the chin if something's wrong. And like, that's something a lot of companies refuse to do because things are so expensive, but they don't think about how expensive it gets if you lose one person and then they tell 10 people. And then after that, it just is a perpetuating cycle.
That snowball effect, right?
Yeah. And so that's what I really like about Defy. I mean, you really do care about who the end product is going to.
And I think that's where a lot of people get shit confused. It's a small industry, right? Yeah. But at the same time, it all adds up.
Yeah.
The last thing I want is somebody ripping me on the internet for not doing my job. And there's two sides to like both stories, right? Like when people have situations, but at the same time, like I said, when I go to sleep at night and I know that, you know, I did everything in my power to fulfill something or make sure it happened. Last year, we were 100% on making sure that every single team that ordered jerseys from us got them on time, ready for their event all year long.
Yeah.
You know, and at the same time, like we live by that. We did have a little situation this year when that war started, but at the same time, customers were very understanding. We communicated with them and, you know, we're working it out and we did work it out. But at the same time, the things happen in the world that we can't control. And we kind of went from there. And yeah, it's a crazy one. But like you said, it's just having good customer service. And I think that's the best thing about sales. If you don't have good customer service, nobody wants to mess with you. I've had situations where somebody messed up it's kind of funny, but a guy got confused in the warehouse. Driver got waved off to go back. We didn't have any pickups for him. And he thought the guy's name was Leon, right? Guy's name's not Leon, but he looks like a Leon. So when we called, they said Leon canceled the order. So we thought somebody was canceling our orders. Just driver thought the name of the guy. But here's what Leon, the guy who they thought was named Leon.
Yeah.
He stuck it out. We went and found a driver, and we found somebody to drive through the night to make sure it got to the customer on that Saturday morning.
Wow.
So that's honest God truth. And it's like I couldn't have been more proud of Leon just because, and I'm not saying his real name, but at the same time, his name in my phone now is Leon. But he knew the mistake happened. He came clean with me, told me what happened, just confusion. But he stuck it out. We went and got the guy a truck, and guy drove all the way through the night and took care of us. So, and it was good. It was nice.
Yeah, when you go above and beyond like that, it really shows it shows you believe in your company making things right. B, it shows that you really and truly care about who it's going to, the end customer. Like, and I feel like so many companies are so out of touch of that, whether it's a small industry or a large industry. You know, go ahead.
Well, you got to think about it like this too. Amazon changed the game.
Yeah.
If my wife asked me to go get something and I don't want to go drive somewhere, I'll order that and it'll probably be here before she even gets home. Okay. Right. So with that mentality, if you don't have that mentality to go serve your customers or make sure you take care of things, then you're playing the wrong game. Like I said, I'm playing checkers and they're playing chess. And some companies are like that, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm okay if they're like that because that gives me opportunity. And that's the biggest thing I want. I just want the opportunity. You give me the opportunity and I can make it right. So
that's it.
Yeah, it's big. So, but enough about me. What have you been doing?
Oh, dude. A lot of fishing, you know.
Just in Colorado, or you've been traveling for it?
No, my traveling's going to start here for fishing in May. So I'll be doing that. And yeah, you can see I got some sun this weekend. We went up to Wyoming.
I look so white compared to how red your face. I can see the line from the hat.
From the hat, the glasses, you know.
Oh,
yeah. We went up there, dude. The reef is an amazing place, and I got to share this experience with my buddy who's never really gotten to really experience big aggressive fish on a fly rod. In this place up here, what's crazy is you can catch a 9-inch trout.
Yeah.
And it feels like it's a 16, 17-inch trout.
I just feel because the power of it or what?
No, it has to do with the river pH and alkalinity. It just makes how rich this river environment is makes these fish aggressive and big and just super gnarly. And it was fun. No, he's never caught anything close to 20 inches. And I was like, you're going to hang into a 20-inch trout. And I was like, you're going to think it's a monster. You got a whale on the end of this thing. And he stuck his fly rod on one, and he looks at me and he goes, this is big. And I was like, oh, yeah. So we went up there. We're going to go do another trip this weekend up there. It's only a 4-hour drive for me. So we're going to go up there this weekend. And then Thursday I'm off to Dover. So.
I'm trying to think what year it was. 2013, maybe. Mishka and I went back at Sarge's house in Texas, Lake Conroe, right?
Yeah.
I put a little beer on some bread, tossed it out there. Caught this massive catfish. Kept telling, I caught a baby whale. I was trying to look for the picture actually on Facebook here. You should have seen it. And I look little in it too. I'm about probably 30 pounds heavier now, but that was over 12 years ago. Oh, we got a little bump. Oh, well, come here. You want to say hi? Come here. Come on. I'll pick you up. You're okay. You want your sister to play with you. This is my little Tonka tank here.
That's right.
She's just a little baby. Yeah. You okay? Look at her. She actually Nala just had a birthday. Nala had a birthday last week. My wife's one of those where we don't have kids, so the dogs get cake and stuff.
Perfect.
So I feel a little weird sometimes standing there taking a picture of a dog with a cake, but hey, that's what makes my wife happy. Wife, happy life, right?
That's it. That's it.
But, yeah. So you've been fishing?
Yeah, lots of fishing.
We were together, Arizona? We did some a little bachelor party. That was a blast.
That was a good time.
I was telling somebody the other day how with the bachelor party we went to the spa that you set up. And man, I need to go back.
Dude, that was good. That was a good 2 hours that we got. I was jealous. Everyone come out that had a massage. I was like, everyone's like, oh, dude, that's so good. And I'm like,
well, the one lady was strong. Like, yeah, she took her man bear hands and she drilled right into my calves like a real superstar.
Hell yeah.
It was funny. The cold plunge, Ronnie loves it because I'm always a big sissy about it, but at the same time, I need to start doing that more often or get back on it because I'll tell you what, that thing will change your life.
Oh, it does.
I'm a believer of it, but I am a chicken shit of it at the same time. And I don't want to be a hypocrite about not doing it. I believe in it. It's just I don't want to get in it, especially if I'm not like playing sports like that.
Yeah,
I'm like, nah, but it's actually good mentally and physically. So I should look into it more.
Well, what's good is if you get one of the machines that pumps the water through.
Yeah. Filters it and saves on the cleaning and everything else.
Well, it saves on the cleaning, but also you can regulate your temperature so you can turn it up and work your way down into colder temps.
Me, I'm just a little sissy. But also I got Ronnie who's hardcore shit. So
yeah, Ronnie's like, 35 degrees. Give it to daddy.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you, a demon? Like what do you got going on in your head or in your
water
body?
Starts boiling when Ronnie gets in it.
Said,
what is it? Monty Python, Holy Grail. 'Tis but a scratch, you know. So I mean, yeah, Dover's coming up next week, dude. It's here before we know it. It's gonna be exciting.
I am beyond excited about Dover for two reasons. They got on the racetrack. That's kind of cool as shit. You know, we got an opportunity for, people. What they just did in Tampa was legendary, right? Getting in the stadium. I think there's talks of other stadiums. Shit, I'd love to be in the Denver Broncos stadium. I'd probably cry when I walk in there. But at the same time, what the NXL is doing, I think, they're trying to, Tom's doing a good job with it. Jason Trozen, all the staff, everybody there that's setting up for everything. I really feel like they're trying to give people a different experience and being inside that racetrack, right? It's not the easiest to get the situations taken care of, but it's exciting, right? And it's something different, and that's what it's about. It's about creating those memories. So, Defy will be there. I know, I tell people all the time, we're just excited to be here and have the opportunity, but Tampa went our direction and it worked out. But let's see if we can do it again, right?
Yep.
One's not enough for us, you know. I want to see us go as hard as we can and give the best product available for the customer. And if we can do that, I truly believe we have a ball that we can compete with. You know, that's made in America. The only paintball that's made in America that's at the NXL. So that alone right there, you know, we made a big jump and we took a big chance, and it's paying off and we're happy with it, right? So it's not easy a lot of times, but it's there. It's going good.
Well, I was wanting to talk to you about that. That is truly the only made in America paintball that is for the NXL. Like, no one else can get that. Well, no one in the world is doing it. Like, everyone's out of country. And like, how good does that feel? Because I remember like when it happened, you were ecstatic and there was a lot of moving parts. And like,
well, when I was with you, I was supposed to go, and we couldn't even get in the factory yet. So I literally went from going to lunch to turning around, getting on a plane and doing something else. You know, it's a blessing and it's a lot. And I don't think people understand that. Other companies have done things like that, right? And it either wasn't successful for their reasons or anything else. And I'm not saying that we haven't looked at, you know, the negative and the positive. A lot's weighed into it. It's not the first time somebody's made paint in America. It is expensive. But at the same time, you got to understand something. Where we were getting our paint from before was going good. And it's nothing negative to say by any means. But now the quality control is all on us. We have no excuses for the customer. We have nothing. All we can do is make sure we make and literally produce the best product possible, because it's in our hands. Like, and if we can't, if we don't, I can't look at the customer and tell them, oh, sorry, this is like this, because now we know exactly what's coming out of those machines. We know exactly what we're serving the customer. So it's like, if we keep that standard high, I think we continue to grow. And it's, like I said, it's not cheap.
No.
And I can't bullshit people about that one, right? And I'm not trying to bullshit anybody about anything, but at the same time, people got to realize, like, there's a lot on the line, but at the same time, we do it right. I think it gives us an opportunity to compete with some of the big dogs. So it works out.
And what I'm excited about it is, like you said, now you have quality control. Even if it's made in Mexico, it's not far from some places like California, Arizona, whatever, you know. And people are like, oh, well, it's not far away. Well, still, you got to think.
If you're not on top of it every day, you can't sit on your couch, look at a camera, and hope that shit's going good, right? If you're doing that, you shouldn't own a business and think you can run it from your couch. So whoever's doing that, good luck with that shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, and you know, this is where a lot of the big dogs do get to come in, because it's always a risk. Everything's a risk. We're playing with science here, right? Like, and not only science, but you got to have good business. You got to make sure that, you know, things are going correctly. And there's a lot of moving parts, and it's a lot. But at the same time, every time that truck pulls up or anything else, it makes me happy because we get the opportunity, and there's a lot to it, right? And I'd say this right now, I couldn't thank Chris Asoya enough. He's on the team, and he's so organized with stuff he's on. He's calling people left and right, making sure he's got a checklist. He's sending stuff out. I got the best version of Chris Asoya anybody could ever have, and I'll tell you, he's on Mount Rushmore in my book. But at the same time, he's out here completing things that are legitimately, like, you know, I'm proud of him, and he does a great job. So, especially because Chris is always the partier and the rock star and everything else. He's still a rock star, but at the same time, that dude he's serious about his business, and I like it.
Well, and that's what's really exciting, is like bringing back such a legend and staple from the OG paintball, and now he's in the new paintball, and you know he has heart and passion and drive. And you know it's exciting for him.
He's a competitor, right? So he wants to be the best at what he does. He's done that once in his life, and then, you know, like, people, they've seen it, throwing us around. We got Thomas Taylor up in the Northwest. He's crushing it, and I couldn't be more proud of Thomas, because, you know, it was a risk that he was willing to take, just like we got any other customer. But he didn't know much about the company. Nobody really did. He gave us that opportunity. Boom, jumps in with a splash, did a backflip right off the high dive, and I'll tell you what. I'm so proud of that guy. Him and the entire Taylor family and everybody else. Like, they're doing great things. His team just took second at Tampa, you know, and the semi-pro division. I believe that was the first time they did that or ever played in the semi-pro division. They go in and get in the finals, and they're playing a team Blast Camp, which shout out to Virgil and Jackson and all those guys because, you know, I mean, that was a tough team to beat, and you lost by 1 point to them. It's like, don't hold your heads low.
No.
But they were also shooting Defy.
Yeah.
So it worked out.
Wait, Blast Camp shoots Defy too?
No. Thomas's team.
Thomas.
But don't worry, though. I'm going to call Virgil. Virgil.
Give Big Virg a call.
I will call. I'll shout out to Virgil right now. I bought these off Blast Camp's website. I think these look sweet.
Oh, dude. Have you seen my Rowdy ones build?
Okay, so I don't know if you saw on the internet, but I wore my Rowdy Ones jersey at a 10-man last weekend.
Yeah.
And then I wore these goggles and these frames. And you know what? I'll tell you what. People are like, man, that looks cool as shit. You guys need to put those jerseys up for sale. I'm calling it right now. Do a limited run of them. Get it going for the Rowdy Ones.
So we will definitely sell jerseys because I've gotten a lot of compliments.
Even shirts, even shirts like this.
Oh, dude. Yeah, dude. That's actually a sick shirt. Is that on the website?
Yeah. If you take a look, I don't even know if you can pull it up. Our website looks a little different right now. We got a new secret weapon I can't release right here, right now. I mean, I could.
Can you?
Shit.
Give us some.
On.
If you're
when's this coming out? When's this coming out?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Let me make a phone call.
Do it. You want me to put you on mute?
No. Hang on. I can put myself on mute.
Do we get the juice, everybody? Do we get the juice?
He might not answer. He might be eating dinner. It's.
Tell him we got business.
He didn't answer.
Damn.
I'll just say this. I got a new weapon, and I ripped the heart and soul out of somebody, so we'll see. And that's how we're gonna leave it like that. So,
hell yeah. No, I've got my Rowdy Ones jersey. I'm rocking.
Let's do some dry fits with the same logo, ripping it,
dude. That'd be dope. And I will say, Ryan and I talked about doing like a pre-order or whatever. No one knows this, so you do now. But we've talked about run it, baby. But we were like, because I've gotten so many compliments and people are like, yo, these jerseys are sick. Anybody at the field is like, they're like, dude, the ventilation is full ventilation front and back. Like, you don't understand. It's not like some of the other products where it's solid lightweight material. No, these actually have ventilation holes with that lightweight material that is super thin, moisture wicking. I got them, and I was blown away. Cordura arms that completely match. So they didn't just y'all didn't cop out and just slap on some cheap black Cordura for the sleeves. Like, they match the full way down so it looks clean. It is like the cut and fit is so comfortable. Dude, it is absolutely fire. And I'm not going to lie. Like, when I got it, I was like, this is the nicest jersey I've ever held in my hands.
I actually, my dryer just went off because I washed it from playing 10 minutes. I'm going to go grab real quick. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to get it out of my dryer. Give me 2 seconds.
All right, go get it. Just had to call the wife and say, bring my Rowdy Ones mask. If y'all haven't seen it, I'm super stoked. I got it to match the jersey and built it. Shout out to Blast Camp. I shout out to Deviate. I got the Blast Camp mask with Deviate parts. Boom! Look at this thing coming in hot. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that thing, dude. Whew.
It's all warm.
Dude, it's so sick. Like, show the Cordura sleeves. Like, they don't even, like, you can't even tell. Thank you.
A lot of people cheap out on it, but I won't shit on the other companies. I'm just saying, give me a call if you're interested. But we got the if you can see through the, oops, I don't know if you can see through it really with the light.
No,
it's a perforated. Yeah, it's perforated.
Bring
where
it
you
close. Take it close to the camera. You can see it. I bet.
Yeah, you see like the
There
ventilation.
it is. Yeah.
So you can breathe in it, right? And then
Yeah.
we got the reinforced arms. You know how we're printing on the jerseys and everything else. And then a lot of people, they like the cuff. We can do the cuff or the no cuff. Me, I'm more of a no cuff guy because I feel like my hand just gets in the way, and I like to be able to, feel a little freedom there. So kind of go with that. But it's real lightweight. You can see obviously like the print on it. We can print anything on them.
Yeah, that's our whole logo.
Dude, yeah. It's just like.
Well, and then spin it around. Like what was so sick is y'all did the neon coloring, and thank you for working with me. Like you did our neon coloring over the name and then switched it to the two to give both colors. Like y'all did a great job with them. I mean,
thank you. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to do it, right?
Dude, I couldn't have thought of anybody else better in this world to do it because like we go back to your drive. It's not just printing something. It's creating the best you can do it.
100%.
And I mean, the thing about every other jersey I've ever worn when playing, you don't have the perforation for air to breathe. So you just collect the sweat and sweat in it. And then it's like a sauna. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm dying.
Well, and that's the thing too, is like, you got to think about this.
Yeah.
Tom Martinez does a lot with our pants, does a lot with our jerseys. The biggest thing is he's out there. He's not sitting at a desk. He's out there making sure that, these are comfortable things that people want to wear.
Yeah.
Every single time they go on the field, right?
Yes.
They're proud to wear it. It feels good. Doesn't restrict them.
Yeah.
And, I can't thank him enough because he spent a lot of time and, this is like, it was his business before. Like, this is exactly like what he's really, really good at. And it's understanding the product for the customer. And that just comes down to customer service, making sure you listen to your customers. And he does a really good job at that. And so shout out to him. Like, I might take the orders and talk to designers and everything else, but without him doing all that, like before, like anything else, I couldn't do my job. So team effort right there.
Team effort. Look at this thing. So.
Oh, you got one too.
But.
Oh, no, that looks good, dude.
Full Rowdy ones.
Oh,
I don't know if you can see it, but right over here.
Is that logo?
That's the logo.
Oh, shit. That looks good.
Nice,
dude.
There it is.
I like that plate on top. See, I never really, I guess I'm kind of old school. I never really got into that.
Well, I was like, the one thing I noticed
is this the same frame, just with a darker lens?
Yeah, I just put a black lens on it.
See, I'm more of a clear lens guy. I do like the black lens. When I'm coaching, I gotta have clear. Like I gotta be able to see everything.
I've got these Irish green eyes, dude. I cannot.
Oh, you're sensitive to light?
Yeah, very.
So your skin's real sensitive to light.
Yeah, no joke. Look at my tan. I don't know if you can see my tan line on my hand.
Son of a biscuit. It's like half red, half white.
Bro, where the sleeve ended, the skin burned. My hand was hot. My hand was hot. This was from 2 weeks ago. Look at this.
2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Brother.
And guess what? Bro, get this. My hands were on fire for 5 days. It felt like an iron on my hands for 5 days. I love being Irish, but I hate the burn. Oh, it's real.
A lot of people like the burn.
Sometimes, but not this one. But no, like like you said, shout out to Blast Camp and then shout out to Deviate.
That's a good looking strap, to be honest with you. Shout out Deviate on that right there.
Well, and then look at this. What I was really proud of them, it's kind of like y'all. These are metal. They're not plastic. I'm not worried about them breaking. Like, deviate just like y'all, goes the extra mile to do these
I like
things.
that they did that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like you pick it up and you're like, yeah, this is hardy. But then on the backside, it's got grip on it, so it's not sliding off whatever you're wearing, like a bandana, headband, beanie, whatever.
Yeah, I got this one right here. We're gonna release this soon. It's the old Defy strap. And then what we've done here too, if you look close enough here, take it here, put it on the camera.
Oh,
It's got Defy. We didn't put any little cheap squiggly lines or anything like that. We put a little name in there to make it a little different, right? So
dude,
you'll see those soon enough on my secret weapon that we're working on some things. But yeah, I was just testing out the strap this weekend. Nice woven strap. It
That's
like I said,
sick.
we haven't released a woven strap yet, so that's one of the first ones, and then just kind of go from there. But I'm pretty pumped about it, especially because it's a culture. It's a cult, really. And you know, with those woven straps, if you don't have that, it's not that comfortable. So you can't play. You can't play with a strap that you're not comfortable with. Especially, it's one of the most important things in having in the game is the goggles. So,
100%.
So I like that goggle though,
dude. Yeah, no, I built it up. You know, I got the.
Did they do the laser engraving for you?
Yeah, no, I put it in there. It was like $10 extra, and then it's. Yeah, let's see if I can get it. There it is.
There it is, right there.
Yeah,
the autofocus kicked in. Bam.
Yeah, no, it was. You know, one thing I like about one thing I like about the lid is it keeps all the sun. You know how you get beams of light that come through the goggle?
Okay.
It kind of blocks that out, and you don't have that extra light.
I need to get that plate, huh?
Yeah. Oh, they're like, I want to say like $30 maybe. And dude, night and day difference. So
I say I'm old school because you played in 2002 or 2000. You didn't have that shit. You played the game.
You played the game, baby. That's it, dog.
You got Rowdy. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's it. No, like y'all's, and I want to implore everyone that's listening. You know, I've worn different paintball gear, pants, jerseys, and stuff. Like, I really want to tell people to, like, go buy a pair of Defy pants, go buy a jersey. My wife has Defy pants and jerseys, and she goes, damn. She was like, these are sick. And I was like, hell yeah, dude. And like, I mean, they're just so comfortable. You don't get overly, you don't get hot in them. Like, y'all, and the quality of the build is so good. And I like where y'all reinforce things where other people haven't.
Yeah, that's where Todd comes in. He makes sure that stuff's all taken care of.
Yeah, because he knows, he's played, he's coached. He's like, okay, let's be real with it. Where does it need to be? And he makes it happen. And he does a great job. So major shout out to Todd, because you're crushing it over there, dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Todd. And you know, I get the opportunity to talk to him every day. Shout out to his wife Gina for sharing her time with me. Shout out to David's wife for sharing her time with me as well, because how much I call my boss. But yeah, it's it's crazy just because of the mere fact of how much time and effort he's put into this stuff, and you know, and how much belief that Rob's given us both and making sure this happens. I can't be more thankful. It's honestly a blessing. So
100%. So I want to talk to you. Let's talk about your 10-man, dude.
Oh, brother. Brother.
Brother.
You didn't win. I will say that right now. Okay. In my career, I'm not going to say I never lost 10-man, but in my career, I've never stalemated 7 out of 8 games. And it's on us as a team. I got no excuses. We just stalemated. It was like this, too. It was a great round. We played WCPL, okay?
Yeah.
In Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Yeah.
You know, shout out Tallapoosa. Very organized tournament. You know, I didn't know what to expect when I went. It was their first tournament ever. That field's been around for about a year. If you get the opportunity, check the place out. You know, I get to speak with Brendan a lot, who owns the field. His family's great. I'd really like to put some of his kids on the Defy kids, just because they're young kids trying to come up in the sport, and they love paintball. And I love that. I love that for them. And, you know, that's something that I think that they would enjoy as well. But WCPL, going there, Chris Asoya, he's the rep for us with the WCPL. And I think the WCPL, they're putting on 10-man events, the old school of the old school, where it counts with bodies, and it's not just about just hitting a button or anything else. And I love X-ball, right? And I'm an X-ball baby in a sense, but 10-man, I grew up playing 10-man, I played on Afshock in 10-man. I got to play on the All-Americans in 10-man. Last night, shout out to the Master Blasters. They had give me the opportunity to guest with them.
Hell yeah.
It was the first time I played since I retired, and not the first time I played paintball, but the first time I played in a tournament, and they gave me that opportunity. First game I went out, got shot probably in the first 3 seconds. I went right to the 50, went to a van in a 10-man field, got smoked, and I was like, shit. And then I had to wait 3 hours to play another game. And I don't think I've ever been so anxious to get back out there and play. I felt like a little kid again. And that's what made me happy because, we might have stalemated 7 out of 10 or 7 out of 8 games. But that last game, we won.
Dude.
And it was fun. It was a great time. And I was happy I did it. So shout out Frank Connell for threatening my life to tell me that I had to play. And he's had me play with the All-Americans this year as well. They just won the ICPL. Shout out to the All-Americans. Super proud of those guys. And so shout out to Frank, though, for sure, for making me, he threatened the shit out of me. I'm just going to put that. I am not crazy and I can swim. That I did not want to play, but Frank made me play. So,
dude, your beautiful launch of the
pod toss.
Dude, it was
brother.
Bro, it was just like, dude. I was like, go ahead.
I got to play with a guy named Eric Town.
Yeah.
He played with Mass Blasters for a while. He's old school.
Yeah.
Guy's fucking great. All weekend he sat there and had my back. He might have arthritis in his hand from just laying on a little trigger time in it, right?
Yeah.
He said he's at the 50 with me, right? And I look over and he's like, I need a pod. I'm like, take my last clip. I'm going to make something happen. I pull it out. I set my gun down like a noob, and I take it and I just boom. And I call Aikman to Sanders. Crowd goes wild because he caught this thing. And the way he described it to me when he caught it like this. But the picture when I saw he caught it like this. And I said, I put it right in your breadbasket. You ready to go? He said, I saw it differently. But at the same time, I caught that shit. And I said, yes, you did. And I said, what's your social security number? Because that shit was monumental. But at the same time, that guy was great. Shout out to Kevin Donaldson for allowing me to play. Chris Asoya, he's going to be playing with them all year. Kevin was great. And, Eric catching that pod, I let it fly, and he caught that shit right in his breadbasket. And I think I just threw the pod and got it and ran down the field.
So you were being Bulldozer Bouchez right there. You were making the magic happen,
Bess
dude.
Robinson gave me the call. Hey, get over here. And I said, take my last clip. I'm going to do something stupid. And, man, I think I did run down the field, but I was trying to make something happen.
Hey, you let it fly with Defy, baby.
Yeah. And then, I got to, I gave a nickname out this weekend that I think it kind of stuck with the guy. And we call him Cheesecake now. And I want him to say his name because he'll go platinum if I say his name. No, Jay-Z said that. But at the same time, we got a new guy on the team called Cheesecake. You can look him up. I put him on Instagram. He's pretty sweet. And it was a blast. And, we got orangutan nipples. And that's Frank, Frank the Tank. He did his thing at his Dilly Dilly Donuts out there. And then I think at one point, Frank bunkered a guy, and he fell on his face. And they just kept shooting him on the ground. But not because they didn't know if they were hitting him, but just because it's Frank. But at the same time, that's his 10-man. He said to the ref, you ain't got to call me out. I know I'm out. I just can't get up. They won't stop shooting me. But you should have seen his nipples. He got shot. He got a orangutan nipple now. Oh, my God.
Oh, dang.
If you got a teammate that got a orangutan nipple, call Frank Connell. He's the president. So it works out.
That's sick. No, it's like, I think I was on I was up in Wyoming fishing, and I saw you wearing the jersey, and that just meant the world.
I didn't tell you I was going to wear it either.
No, you didn't. And
Did you cry?
Dude, I was like,
did you cry? Just tell me right now if you cried.
Damn close. Because
you son of a biscuit eater.
But it meant the world to me. Like when I see that, and it's like, I know you know, I've supported you, you've supported me through all our friendship,
I
and it's
was
like
happy to do it. I was happy.
I was like, damn, dude. I was like, hell yeah. And
I got so many compliments. People are like, dude, that jersey. I'm like, contact the Rowdy ones. They're gonna have them. I swear. Anyway, I had so many people. I walked by a guy. I can't even tell. Okay, I'll tell a story. A guy goes, dude, that's a sick jersey. And then Frank's behind me, right? And Frank the Tank is pretty famous in the paintball world. And he said, that's that famous guy wearing that jersey. And I was like, yeah, it's Rowdy ones. I was like, yeah. So now I was happy because it supports you and Ryan. And I think you guys are doing great things. And I mean, all guys doing the podcast, you know, Tyler, Marcelo, Ryan and Kyle, you know, you and Ryan, and then who knows? You know, you might see me and Ronnie pull the trigger and just actually get on the podcast and start our own. But I love what you guys are doing. I love that you guys are so consistent with it. I love the entry too. The entrance was nice.
Thank you. That was all Moorhead. That was Wild Man.
People don't know how creative and how smart he is, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah.
Like he's smart and a great teammate, and how creative he is with things. I like it.
Yeah, he did great. He did our intro, outro jingle. He made the logo.
Wait, did he like write the jingle? Like some Charlie Sheen type of shit? Like it's 2.5 Men, like I didn't know if he did or not.
He made the words. He wrote the lyric of it, and then he used AI to build the jingle, but he used
his resources. I like it.
Yeah. Well, and what's cool is I was like, if you're gonna do it like that, it's gonna sound like that. I said I need some banjo in it, and he's like, done. And he's like, he got it done.
See, that's good partnership.
Yeah.
You accepted me. Said I got one little thing I need in it, and then that's it.
Yeah, and so it was, you know, he crushes it. You know, he did a great job. He got this logo done up, and that's sitting on the top left corner, at least on my screen. Yeah, you know, and what that is now our logo. And I'm like, dude, that's perfect. I mean, anyone that hasn't listened. I'm a huge duck hunter. That's why I'm a mallard. He's like, oh, you need some flair. You look a little bare bones. And I was like, yeah, give me a duck call on a gold chain. I was like,
here's my question.
Yeah.
Okay, I like the duck call because you're into duck calls. Like you got like a heap of them, right?
I mean, on my lanyard, I probably have about $3,000 worth of duck calls on it.
I can't even judge you because I'm like, shit.
You're like looking around. You're like, I'm guilty somewhere.
Yeah, I got that to go with that. No, that's great because you're mastering your craft, and that's what you know and what you love, and that's the best thing about it.
Yeah.
So, here's my question on the logo. One drinks it neat, and one drinks it with the ice cube. Is that a real thing, or you just put it like that?
No,
I expected it the other way around. Actually, I just expected both of them not to have ice cubes, honestly, and I'm okay with the ice cubes.
That's like mine. Now it's water, but yeah, no, that is legitimate.
That's like real.
No, that's real. I'm always drinking it on the rocks, and Ryan always drinks it neat.
Okay.
Yeah, he got the fine details in.
That's what I'm saying. Like I saw that and I was like, man, I wonder if this is like a real thing or they just did it like this on accident. So
no, that is 100% real. If you catch me drinking whiskey up, it's always on the rocks. There's I have 2 whiskeys right now that it depends on my mood.
You gave me to take. Okay. Side note, we gotta tell the story in the fridge. There's a bunch of beer, and Hal had like a little bit of whiskey over the weekend of like, of course, 3-4 days of us at Ronnie's bachelor party.
Yeah.
And he was gonna leave it, and I said, tape it up. I'll take it home. I got a suitcase, and I was scared it's gonna explode over my shit. But I took a chance, and I got home and I drank that whiskey. I just finished it probably like a week ago from when we went to Ronnie. What, like 2 months ago?
February. Yeah.
Yeah. And that shit was powerful.
Yeah.
I had to make sure that I had no work and I was in a room with 4 walls because that shit, one drink, I'm like, honey, go to bed.
What was that? That was Doc Swinson. Alter Ego. Actually, funny fact, you bring that up. That is what I had tonight.
Amen. You got to be way more lit than me.
I had it up to here.
I know. I saw it.
But no, Doc, that's probably one of my favorite whiskeys. Depends on where you buy it from. Could be 70 to 80 per bottle, but in that price range, it's one of my favorites.
I think to be honest with you, it is powerful, but it doesn't hit you with like that bite. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no,
and that's what you have to appreciate.
Yeah, it's very clean. It's super smooth. Yeah, I love that. There's one I have some Pappy 15-year-old. I'm not a baller like that. I didn't buy it. That was gifted to me. Let's
not get this shit turned upside down. Okay.
Let's not, because I am not baller enough to spend about 50.
It's that expensive? You can't even spit it out? You gotta say it. Don't even say it. Make the people go look it up.
Depends on who you get it from. I want to say it's like $10,000 to $15,000 a bottle. Yeah. So I'll drink.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know, it's dumb.
It doesn't burn when it goes down?
No.
I think the most expensive I've had is a bottle of Macallan. That's about it.
Is it? I've had some.
Oh, I guess I've had some Louis the 13th.
I was gonna say I've had Louis 13, but that's like $120. If you get it, it's $120 per ounce.
Yeah. Oh, the drink you're talking about?
No, Louis.
Oh,
Louis
okay, I got you. Yeah. The guy presented it, had like a white glove, a little presentation. I'm like, excuse me, but I get now, like, if somebody's gonna spend that kind of money, then it was. I'm not saying it's worth it, but it was definitely an experience.
It was an experience. I don't think it's worth it. I'm not a big cognac guy, but So top whiskey right now. Pappy Van Winkle.
Van Winkle. I ever heard that.
Pappy Van Winkle. Well, there's like people that were named Winkle.
Van Winkle? No.
Yeah, I mean, so it's
right.
it's the single barrel.
Okay.
I don't know if this is real or not, but this is look at this.
Dude, I got a mark. I got a paintball mark right there. I can feel it.
Dang, dude, you got shot?
No, check this out. I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna put this on the podcast. And shout out Chris Asoya. I'm in the 50 out the rip, right? Doing my thing.
Yeah.
They come to our side. I'm like, shit, what am I doing in this game? I'm in the 50 looking cross field, doing my thing, fanning my trigger. Chris shoots me in the back of the head. And all I see is Chris's head. He's like, it didn't break. I'm like, we're going to talk about that later. And the next thing I felt was like, bop, bop, bop. I got bunkered, right?
Yeah.
I get bunkered. Bro.
Oh, that's the worst.
Like
in the arm titty.
Oh, dude. This dude just ran me down. He's probably like, yeah, I got him. But I'm just like, man, I got shot. I was shot in the back of the head.
Yeah.
It didn't break.
No.
But I felt like, damn, Chris just shot me in the back of the head.
He was trying to send you a message.
But then when he was telling me he was sorry, this guy ran to bunker me.
He started the chain reaction.
But it wasn't just on Chris. He did shoot me in the back of the head. So I want to put that on notice. I won't forget about that. But at the same time, Kyle Stahl knows exactly what I'm talking about. So I know Kyle Stahl's feeling because that shit hurt. I think I still got a mark from it. And then if anybody knows Chris Asoya, he is one of the many things he's famous for is shooting Kyle Stahl in the back of the head in 2006, Texas. And then, I got bunkered in the armpit and that shit sucked.
Yeah, the arm titty hurts, man.
Dude, I said, I said, ooh,
that's not good. All right, here you go. I just looked it up. I was way off on price because I got.
Was it like way over or way under?
Can you see it?
Hang on. I can see the bottle. Just tell me.
$35,999.
Get the front door. We're going trick or treating. What? Who puts that inside of them? Who puts that inside of them?
Shame
on them and you. Okay.
What am I supposed to do? Let it go to waste? It's in the decanter.
You sell
like,
that
I
shit?
have a friend. No, I was like, dude. I was like, I could never spend that kind of money on a fucking drink.
Brother.
I was like,
what are we talking about?
It's like 15 and it's like, it's 36.
Oh my goodness.
No wonder it's so good. And I'm sad now even more because it's almost gone.
What?
Yeah, I drink that shit like water, dude. It's good.
$35,000 a bottle.
Dumb money. Rich people problems.
I don't even think rich people want that kind of problem.
I don't know. It's got to be a good hangover, but I won't pound it hard enough to get
I bet it
one.
doesn't even hurt. It probably goes through your body and like little gold flakes like through your body.
Yeah, it flushes your system. You get drunk.
You want to cleanse?
Yeah.
Pay for this. This is the new.
Yeah, this is that new cleanse, that homeopathic shit you've been hearing about, you know? I want to talk to you about something.
Let's hear it. Is it my Konnichiwa bitches speech?
Bro, I almost introduced you like that. I was like, should I go, Konnichiwa, bitches?
All right, we'll get some backstory on it. So I was best man at Ronnie's wedding. Shout out Ronnie Dizon, our D4 coming at you. He asked me to be the best man. He said, hey, can you give a speech? I said, shit, can a bear shit in the woods? I'm ready. And so then, they asked me, the wedding planner asked me, she said, do you want to go first or second? I said, let the girl go first. I'm going to roast her ass too. So then she goes, she did a good job, first time probably for her. But for me, I heard her speech and I was just getting amped up. And then the second they said that my name, to like come up there, everybody's chanting my name. So I felt like it was like a rock concert, like right away. And then I made sure I didn't drink too much before I give the speech because I didn't want to like mess up or start slurring words or anything like that. But I think Ronnie would have been okay with it either way.
Yeah.
And then you guys got to think about this. Like Ronnie's Filipino, right? And then his wife. So they got people from, I believe what? They probably live. I know
South Korea.
Well, South Korea, Philippines.
Yeah.
And then all the American paintball players. And then, so you got to think about like most of the family or like most everybody that was there was, the family like of both, Stella and Ronnie. And, it's not like anybody's Japanese or anything, but as soon as I followed the, the great speech of the maid of honor, I didn't know how to follow it. So I just said, Konnichiwa, bitches. And if anybody knows anything about languages, they would understand that nobody's Japanese. And I just laid it out as a white guy giving a speech. So realize that I did that shit on purpose. I'm not racist. I know how to swim. I'm not crazy. But at the same time, everybody, thank goodness, did laugh. And it kind of made me feel more comfortable in the zone. And I just lit it up like a Christmas tree from there. And it was a good time. So
yeah. My eyes, when you said that, my eyes got like this big around. I was like, oh, damn.
I'm going to say this. Ryan Moorhead was the only one that was offended. Everybody in that entire building. He comes up to me, he said, bro, that was the most racist shit you could have. I said, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. And he said, why'd you say that? I'm like, because it was funny. And when it's funny and it's not meant to harm somebody, that shit's funny. So, and that's my dream, is to be a stand-up comedian. So that's
you should. You have the stories.
Ryan Smith almost talked me into it once. He's like, you need to go here and practice and do this shit. And I'm like, you need to keep it light, drink a Sprite, because we're going to party all night.
Well, here's the deal. Here's the reality. You need to go to an improv place where they do stand-up, and you need to just go do it because you would crush it, dude.
Do you
5
think
years
so?
from now. Yeah, 100%.
I think I got to get in better shape. If I'm going on stage in front of people, I can't be going out there with like this little beer keg of
bullshit. Bert Kreischer.
Oh, dude. Bert is a man.
Yeah, the bear, baby. You say that man rips his shirt off, lets the belly hang, and he's like,
he's probably swinging.
No freaking way.
He's probably swinging cock over here. Me, I'm 5'8", okay, and I'm little and white, and my mom is like 4'9". So what do you guys expect from me? Funny shit. That's what it is.
You should do it, dude. If you ever did a stand-up night, Bro, I will fly out to where you are and come.
See, I think I'd be better off talking in front of strangers. But
no, fuck yeah, you need me because I got the inner crowd work. I'll start laughing at your shit. Everybody else starts laughing.
That's what I'm talking about.
No.
Dude, I'll get in the algorithm and I'll just be watching comedians. But shout out Kevin Hart because I do love Kevin Hart. He's funny as shit. Yeah. Bert Kreischer, old Ralphie May. Sam and I used to, when we lived together, me, Chad, and Sam, when we lived together, we used to watch funny shit like that all the time.
Yeah.
And it was fun. It was hilarious. It was a fun time.
So the real question I was going to ask you.
Oh, shit. There's a real question?
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
The Konnichiwa bitches was like, money. It's not what I was going to ask you about, but I was like, I like where this is going. Let's ride. So the real thing I want to ask you is, I have an idea. Ronnie and I have been playing a lot of big games this year. We've been having a lot of, last year.
You want to play 10-man, don't you?
I would love to go play 10-man. Someone's got a slot.
I don't want to do this again, but I'll do it.
No.
Hold on. Put it on the rowdy ones. I'm in if you're in.
When am I not down to clown? Give me that, and I will say that. What I was gonna say was, here's my vision. I want to get all the guys. I want to get like Ronnie, Ryan, Monville,
Chad George.
Get Chad George, and I want to rent an RV.
Oh, you want to go like
hold on,
Joshua Tree type of shit.
No, hold on. And then
I'm saying for 10-man though, not like 2 Joshua Tree.
God damn it! Can I finish what I'm saying?
Oh, my bad. That's
good. You're good.
That's a boost talking.
It's all good. But what if we go to Ion together, everyone, and we have an RV that's like our camp party site? We got, and we could fly into Philly, and I get the RV, and we mob.
I'm in because Ion. Have you ever played Ion?
No, that's what I want to go do it so bad,
brother. I have done it. It is something every paintballer needs to experience. I had so much fun playing that. I accidentally shot somebody in the neck because we were doing a lot of video.
I saw the video.
Yeah, so this is a complete accident. Okay, so here's what people didn't understand. We were playing both sides, so we could video. We were making a video to go both sides, so we have 2 different tags because then we can show what it's like on one side and the other. Well, I'm running around like a child, crawling around in the sticks. Old friend of mine, Mr. H, you might know him, but my tag had flipped out, and some guy had asked me like, "Which side are you on?" And I told him, I didn't think twice, but he saw my tag, and it was definitely not the tag that he was on. He pulled up, and obviously being like a professional paintball player, your reaction's real quick. And I pulled up faster. And when I pulled up, it stuck a dude right next to him, right in the neck. I sent the guy a jersey after. Then I thought he was going to extort me for money because he's like, "You're famous?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "All right, well, it was cool," because you got to think about this. Sometimes people, when they go to Ion, like, it's the first time they ever played paintball. Yeah. Which is a crazy experience for a first time because
why?
I was scared shitless. But I was scared because I didn't want to get shot or anything else. But at the same time, it is something that everybody needs to experience. It is an event that they put on that I promise you, don't end your paintball career. Don't stop playing paintball until you get the opportunity to play Ion, because I tell you right now that it is amazing. It is something that every paintball player needs to experience. So if it's not this year, if it's not next year, it could be 5 years down the road. You make sure you get the opportunity to experience Ion because it is an event. Well, shout out to Skirmish Paintball. They don't carry our paint. However, it's okay. It's an experience, and I want everybody to experience a paintball, and that's amazing.
And here's my deal. I think it would be really fun to get all the core Houston Heat players back together, just go and create this memory, but it's in a new version, right? Like it's where there's no stress. We're going to mob, murder our way, and pillage through the lines, and we're just
going to war, brother. And I'm in.
And I'm ready to get suited up for battle again. Like, sign me up.
Whoever's down, I'm down. You get them together, I'm down. I'll make sure I'm there.
And here's the thing. It's in the big break. And, this year, my wife and I are moving in September.
Where are you moving to?
Texas.
Shit, yeah. I spent a lot of time in Texas.
Dude, we're moving right on the coast, brother. You'll have to come down. We'll take out the boat. We'll go offshore fishing, bay fishing, flat, whatever you want to do. But and my deal is I don't know because I'm going to start my own business when I get down there.
Okay.
Unless Defy wants me to be their Southern region rep. I never know. But yeah.
After this, you send me your location. I'll let you know. We will be opening up a warehouse in Texas. I can't say when. I can't say where. But we will be in Texas.
Well, whether it's that or I end up, I work so hard and I want to do a business for myself. And
I think you should do that for sure.
Yeah. And my ultimate goal is start that business, get a crew built, run that. I do the contracting side, like get the jobs rolling and the times and the dates. And then I want to guide fishing.
I like that.
In a couple years down the road after I build the business where I can have people come in and work. So that's my idea. But, I don't know what the next couple years look like if I do that, right? So
I think you guys get down to Texas, you get settled in, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, but I really want to go hard this year with all my boys. And I was like, this is the year for Ion. I was like, this is what we need to go do. And I will rent an RV. That way, we got a camp spot. We can.
No. There's a house. I stayed at it once, real close, 7 minutes away. My old friend and I, we stayed there once. It's a good time. We should try to get that house.
Well, if the house works out, perfect. If not, I'll rent us a big ass RV, brother. I got a Class B CDL. I'll be ripping and gripping on that thing.
I know you do. Check this out. I don't want to sleep in an RV with all 10 or all whoever is back. Those stinky mother truckers. No, that ain't happening. And I'm kind of bougie. We get the house. We can shower.
The RV's got a shower.
No. There's a different kind of shower. That's like a trickle. I need some powerful shit. Maybe 2 bathrooms. That'd be nice. Like I said, I stayed with these guys for many, many years. There'll be times on the road. We on the road for we only be home 7 days a month. So we've been through it, and it was a luxury, but at the same time, a couple days in an RV with these guys, somebody's getting hit. It's like, I promise you, it's somebody's getting it. So, but
let's. I know I talked to Chad about the idea, and Ryan.
Was he in?
Chad was in. Ryan was like, well, if you really want to do it, I could be in.
He lives the closest. He's definitely in.
I know. That's what I'm saying. And then we got to get Monster Monville out.
Oh, he's right there too.
Yeah. And then Ronnie is like, no, you go have fun.
All right. I'll handle Ronnie. All right. I'll handle Ronnie.
But I think Ronnie would be down to clown.
Ronnie kicks the shit out of people when he plays in these things.
I know. I've been flying to Blast
Camp. I know. I saw you guys at Blast Camp. I was like,
bro, we're mobbing. Dicks out for Harambe style, just burning it down, dude. I'm just saying.
I'm calling Ronnie right now.
Call him.
Hey, you ever just like calling people and they're like, hang on, let me call you back, and like just fucking with them? They get real mad. Can I say the F word here? I didn't mean to say it.
Yeah, dude. I just said dicks out for Harambe. Are you kidding me? Yeah, F word's good. Are you calling Ronnie?
Yeah, I'm gonna FaceTime him. I already got FaceTime him because I told him we're gonna. Well, I was at a meeting last night with Ronnie, like 11 o'clock at night. I was taking meetings.
Hot dang.
Dicks out for Harambe. Listen, you're live here on the Rowdy Ones with Hal Spears and I. And here's the thing. We've decided the boys are going to go to Ion this year, 2026, little Houston Heat gathering, Dicks out for Harambe. And he said you kind of gave him a little feedback on it, kickback. But, brother, you in or not?
When is it?
July.
10th
It's not
and
in
11th.
August when your birthday is. Make sure everybody, when you guys listen to this, you guys get Ronnie a gift. He's going to need it because he's going to go to Ion. He's going to, yeah, okay.
He's got Zell.
You know, Sketty's free.
Fuck your schedule. You clear your schedule up.
July
Pencil
10th
me
and
in right
11th.
now.
July 10th and 11th.
July 10th and 11th. Get it ready.
Oh, I can't.
Why is it dark on your phone?
Me? Oh, are you on FaceTime?
I don't take no for an answer. Brother, I'll see you in July. All right, Ronnie's in.
Oh, but I mean, it would be what he was like, I can't. Oh, come on, Ron.
He's scared, but it's okay. We'll get him in there. We'll let him know.
It's the Ion dates. 11th and 12th is the scenario. Castle night game is the 10th. So
Okay,
11th and 12th are the big days.
Flying on the 9th. We rock until the night of the 12th. Hang on, I got the secret weapon. Call me. Secret weapon, do not say your name right now, but you're live on the Rowdy ones.
What's up?
Nothing. I just didn't know if I could say your name on here. But if I do say your name, this is coming out tomorrow. So I didn't want to say your name, but I just said I got a new secret weapon.
You can wait. You can wait till tomorrow.
All right. We'll wait till tomorrow. He's gonna drop it. Maybe we'll collab the Rowdy ones on it. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna hang up on you so then they can hear that voice and that's it. Don't even say bye. Don't even say bye. He hung up. I told you I'm gonna rip the heart and soul out of them all. We got it coming. We gotta let it fly with Defy, baby.
Send it, big dog. Send it. So the two people we got to work on for Ion is Ronnie.
Ronnie's
Sam.
in. Ronnie asked me to go to Arizona and celebrate him getting married. And we did just that. We showed up and we crushed it dude, that was so much fun. That was so much fun.
IVs in the morning with the
Dude,
boys.
yeah, you arranged that shit. You're like, hey, you want an IV? I'm like, I'm stupid. I'm going to drink enough. I'm going to need it. So I'm like, stick me.
Well, dude, I totally Irish goodbye that night, right?
Oh, the first night we were there.
Yeah, I started getting a splitting headache, and I was like, oh, this is bad news, Bears. I'm going to get ruined for a couple days if I don't square this away. I went home. I'm asleep. I have my eye mask on. And then I hear everybody blah, 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 just coming in, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Pass back out. I thought it was 2 in the morning, 2:30. No.
We ain't got to talk about time. We ain't got to talk about the time. No. We ain't got to talk about time. It was a good time. Shout out Ronnie's wedding. we gotta cut this shit. Let's just kick it in. I got work to do still. Oh man.
Oh.
That's a secret weapon. I think. Hey, call me. Yeah, I'll call you when I'm done. All right.
Oh, it was funny. And then the next morning, everybody was like, I was like, who's doing IVs? And everyone was like, okay. And
yeah, people signed up, and then all of a sudden we were boom off the brunch.
Yeah,
that brunch spot was awesome.
Brunch, bro. I can't even say what y'all said I looked like with that little Wayne.
Yeah, we got little Wayne shirts. We got little Wayne shirts. Fucking rocking out. What was the place called?
I don't remember.
It was HK, but it wasn't HK because fuck them. But check this out. It was hot or something kitchen.
Yeah, it was well, and then I was like, I want to build your own Bloody Mary.
Yeah, that Bloody Mary
Bloody
bar.
Mary was like
bigger than my house, right? Okay, maybe not, but bigger than this room that I'm sitting in. And it was amazing. And we're watching you sit over there. Wearing a Little Wayne shirt. Just take your hat off for a second. Imagine this guy sitting with a Little Wayne shirt at a Bloody Mary bar on a Saturday, okay?
Did I have a hat on?
Not when you're at the Bloody Mary bar.
No? Oh, dude. It was
Brother, you were kicking.
Dude, I looked like the biggest redneck you ever met.
Hey, but you
And
know
it
what? It didn't
looked
matter
like I
because
was-
people were in there wigging out. They're wigging out for bachelorette. I couldn't believe like there was like the spot. Like if you were getting married and you didn't go here for breakfast, boom, wedding wasn't gonna go good, but it went good.
Wedding went good. All because of the Bloody Mary. Bro, I had a Bloody Mary with like mini corn dogs and jalapeno poppers.
In your
like
drink?
Yeah, dude, I had like all kinds of shit. I mean, I was like, it sounds good.
Oh my!
Like
God.
there was like some smoked Gouda and all kinds of stuff. I was like,
that place was phenomenal. We sat at the bar, just so people know. We sat at the bar with 9 dudes or 7 dudes, whatever it was,
because we couldn't get a table. That the place was packed. They had a DJ.
I know when I walked in, I saw the DJ. I was like, "Ah, shit, what I do?"
And then I'm like driving around. So I got way too big of a van.
No, it was good. We had room.
We did have room. It was nice. But
Okay, if you wouldn't have got the van, if you would have been the organized one, okay, let's just put this out there. Ronnie wanted a schedule, okay? A schedule to know where everything was going and how I was on top of it. It was good. It worked out.
We collaborated.
It's communication, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that.
Dude, and the funniest part was when, what was it? Was it Matt? We're like, this van is so tall. It's a 15-person.
Oh, you're talking about Sadler.
Yeah, Sadler.
Brother. He
Matt
learned how to drive big wheels that day.
Matt almost took the top off of this van, pulling into a parking garage, remember?
No, I didn't. I didn't remember it because I was intoxicated, my friend. But at the same time,
everyone's like yelling. They're like, Matt, this is not 6.5 feet. Matt.
Oh, yes, I do remember this. This was in the morning.
Yeah.
Brother, let me tell you something.
Like,
People were wigging out. I was there for it. You were there for it. It was Bloody Mary bar, Little Wayne shirts. Get some.
Oh, it was stellar. It was so good. And then the beer darts. Dude, you were whipping ass and taking name in some beer darts, dude.
Shout out Sam Monville. Shout out to the boys playing beer darts forever.
Oh, dude.
If anybody wants to face Sam Monville and myself, we will take names and put you on a list that has been hit because we do not go down without a fight. We've been taken down, but we don't go down without a fight.
That's right. No, that was a great time. And it's like, those are the things when you're what I really want. And like, I want that with like when we have the Heat guys together. It's like, there's no stress. It's us partying our face off at Ion, going out, ripping paintball. Bro, I just got a Timmy. It's getting finished up. Shout out five-star PB. He is in the finishing works of getting my 2K alias. He said it'll top out shooting. It's 2K5 alias Timmy. I know exactly what you're talking about. What color is it? Is it red and black? No, it is. So I got it
when the alias came out.
Yeah. So I did. It was the gold black.
Gold black's tight.
It was gold black, but shout out to T-Fair. He ended up doing.
I got you.
He anoded it, and I did this chromatic teal. So the color shift in it the whole way is like you get a dark blue, light blue, and then there's some deep purple to it, like as the light changes on the gun.
Oh, that's sick.
And then I did a marbleized. So I did the ram sleeve base color in that chromatic blue.
Yeah.
And then I did a green, like slime radiation marbling on the ram sleeve.
It sounds like you just did the rainbow with 6ix9ine on this thing. What, like?
Whoa! I'm offended by that.
You got the shark teeth over here with the colors. He said, I resent that.
Have you not? I do resent that. Have you not seen the freaking video of that thing, dude?
Of your gun?
Yeah. You haven't seen that? Oh my!
I'm waiting for you to send it to me right now.
If the internet wasn't a piece of crap, I have 800 megabytes a second. I don't know why she's struggling right now. It is well, and then so Jordan 5-star PB is doing the teching. Even though he's retired, he's doing me a solid. And here you go. Bam, bam.
Oh, I just got it from the Rowdy Ones podcast.
That's it, baby.
Oh,
So-
that's not like a rainbow. Okay. I was
No.
visualizing something else.
No, it's chromatic, so it changes
I got
as
you.
it light
Yeah,
changes.
people
on
need
it.
to realize, this shit looks good. Tyler did a good job on this.
Dude, Tyler crushed it. You can see the reflection in the light ring when it goes
Okay,
by.
this all makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and shout out my boy Brent Nolan here. He's got himself an Intimidator that's black and gold. Brother, I get so shitty because I coach him around the Beach Bandits. I get so shitty with him when he uses this gun because it doesn't react as fast. And he can shoot people out the break real well. So when he always wants to be like nostalgic and everything else, it pisses me off to no end. But it's okay because he's still my boy.
Yeah.
He loves it. He's a ride or die for it. He's like, nah. I was like, I'm good, dude. But as much as I want to sit him sometimes for doing this, I still let it ride because I understand. He doesn't have an alias.
Yeah.
I believe he's got a LaSoya Timmy. And I'll tell you what.
The
And
dark
he had LaSoya
LaSoya.
sign it. Yeah, LaSoya. I tell you, when he signed it, I was like, all right, cool. He's going to put that shit on a shelf, call it a day. No. But now they knows he has access to LaSoya because of me. He fucking plays with the thing, and then he ruins the signature. But
That's funny.
no, brother.
So I built that to just eat. So I did supercharge. Dude,
Let me know what that means because it sounds like you just raped and pillaged a village in America with that thing.
it's gonna. Jordan said
That is actually
realistically
a really
it'll
wrong
shoot.
term. We're gonna go and cut that part out.
We can't.
Ah,
No way, it's
fuck it.
staying. Staying. Let it ride.
Let
But-
it ride.
Let it ride. Let it fly.
Let it ride. Let it fly with the fly.
But it's gonna be shooting about 24 balls a second.
Dude,
Is what it'll top out at.
that's sick.
Yeah.
You're sick. You're sick. Where you got a Halo with a Halo B with a what were the chips that went in them?
Oh, the rip. No, not rip drive.
A rip drive is what's on the bottom of it.
Yeah,
It's a
it
special
was-
board. The Halo B board.
Yeah, it was like the B drive or B board or something like that.
We used to do some sick shit, and then all of a sudden now the guns come with everything. But I think the
Yeah.
NXL or the league did a good job at the time by being like, you know what, we're just gonna put it this, and you're all gonna be happy with that. So
Yeah. Yeah. And I supercharged the LPR and HPR on
You're
it.
sick. You're
So
sick
the
in the head. You're
recharge
sick in the
rate
head.
is, oh, dude, it's going to be sick. Can you imagine we take this thing to Ion? I had people.
no, you should not
Lincoln-
do that because
I am doing
in
it.
case you cap somebody in the neck, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, I know 24 seconds coming at them if they want to get feisty. So
Oh, brother.
let her eat. Let her eat.
Let them eat. Oh, man. We got to end this. I'm getting intoxicated and I still got more work to do.
All right, brother. Well, dude, yeah. Thank you so much for coming on, brother.
Hey, it was
I
a
love
pleasure.
you
I
so
appreciate you
much.
having me. The opportunity was amazing.
I from episode 3 to now episode 42, we get to
Hey, do
reminisce.
not stop. Whatever you do to the end of days, everything else, do not stop. That's my words of wisdom to you guys. Don't worry about anybody's opinions. Nobody's opinions are putting food on your table, but what you guys are doing is amazing. I love it. I can't tell you how much. This is my second time on the show. I want you to have me 3, 4, 5 times on the show. But listen, I love what you guys are doing. You guys pulled the trigger and you guys did this, and I love everything about it.
well,
I'm
I
proud of you guys.
appreciate that, and that means a lot coming from you. So thank you so much. Thank you for backing us up, supporting us, helping us get these amazing jerseys, and just like your amazing words that you give us. Like, it means the world to me, and I know it does to Ryan too. So
I love you guys. I love you guys
dude,
a lot.
love you too. With that being said, we're gonna run the outro. Stay on for a second afterwards. Mr. Doc says goodbye. And we will catch you in the next one, everyone.
Hey, let it fly with the 5, baby.
Let it fly with the fire.
Well, the whiskey's low and the story's all done, but we sure had ourselves some fun. From tall tales told to the last good pun, you've been rolling with the rowdy ones. Thanks for listening, y'all.